chicken soup tonight. I know it's the same as last night, but not that you remember anyway. Oh, I brought some extra crackers for you tonight. And no, before you ask, they're not the ones that are extra salty. It's no good for your blood pressure, but you like these anyway. Art? 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 Art, where are you? Oh, God, you didn't leave. Art, where are you? Arthur Gibbs, you answer me right now! Oh, my goodness, Artie, you scared me half to death. I thought you had left, or I don't know, maybe went out walking. Do you remember last time that happened? Oh, of course you don't. Well, you couldn't find your way back. And Mrs. Cranston called me at the diner, and well, you went to her house instead of ours. She was nice and had you in for vanilla wafer cookies with her. You stayed there until I could get you and bring you home. And you have to be careful climbing these stairs to the attic alone. Hello, Art. What are you doing in your studio? You haven't been up here in a long, long time. Artie, are you painting?
Oh, hello, Marj, my dear.
Art, you're painting. You haven't painted in, I don't know how long.
Yeah, don't be silly. I paint all the time. I'm an artist.
Yes, you are. You're a very successful artist. Do you remember? Do you remember all the galleries you've shown in? You had a gallery in Tribeca who showed your work exclusively for an entire year. You were even part of a retrospective at Balbel. Do you remember that? That opening at Bilbao. You wore a tuxedo that night.
Huh?
And I wore a long black dress with a low-cut back. And you walked around the whole night with your hand on my back. Like this. And your hand felt so warm and strong. And the way it was just touching my skin. Oh, I felt like one of your creations that night. In the best way possible. Do you remember that, Art? Artie?
Hello, Marj.
So, why today? The painting, I mean. Did the urge hit you?
I was downstairs today looking out the square made of glass. Look out. What was I doing today?
Looking out the window.
Oh, right. I was looking out the window. And you won't believe what I saw.
Mrs. Cranston.
A bird. And the bird looked just like the bird that crapped on that woman standing in line in front of us on our honeymoon at that place.
You remember that?
She cut in line, I think. I wanted to say something. You said not to. You were there, that place. It's not an island. It sticks out in the ocean.
Yes, peninsula. We were in Florida. I remember. I remember. Those were different days, a lifetime ago. A lifetime ago. I didn't even know we could afford a vacation. But you worked overtime in that old grocery store on 67th Street. And you surprised me with a trip to Key West so I could see Hemingway's house. I wanted to be a writer back then. Do you remember how you told me about that trip?
What trip?
Our honeymoon to Key West.
Oh.
Hmm? You painted me a picture, and it was a picture of me in Key West in front of Hemingway's house. Oh, it's the most beautiful painting I'd ever seen. And people agreed. Ah, how they agreed. A few years later, they put a photo of that painting in one of your interviews and in Vanity Fair, I think it was. And in all those years since, people have tried to buy that painting from us, but I've always refused, even after well, you know, you stopped painting and we began hanging out here in our Connecticut house, and most of our investments went south and the money started dwindling. But still, I would rather work 10 extra shifts a week at that diner than ever give up that painting. That painting, it was the promise of our future. It showed me there'd always be brighter days ahead, no matter what. Your paintings, Artie, all of them, they transported me not only to there, but away from here. This is really the worst kind of alone. I don't mind the silence, really. But sometimes I wish we had had children. Just someone to talk to. Someone else who loves you like only family can love you. Someone else who looks into those cloudy eyes and sees that you're still in there. You are still the painter, Arthur Gibbs. Even if your hand shakes when you hold a brush and you can't remember your name. It doesn't matter. I know you're in there. And you're painting again. I knew you would paint again. I knew it. The doctor said it may be past your abilities now, but I knew they were wrong. I knew it.
I'm getting hungry. Oh, hello, Marj. I'm getting hungry. Should I go make us something to eat?
I brought home some chicken soup from the diner.
Oh, that sounds good. I hadn't had chicken soup in ages.
I'll go set it up, and you keep working. I knew you would paint again. I knew it.
Don't go yet. I'm done.
Really? So soon?
I call it Marj's sunset. What do you think?
I think it is.
What's that? So, should we call my agent Don?
Don retired years ago.
Oh? Who's handling my work? So, should we call a gallery for a showing?
No, Art, no. This one's all mine. Like the Key West painting.
Huh.
And I think this may be my favorite painting yet.
Yeah?
Yeah.